Suburban Nation, it's your boy Rare John coming at you with a new video, new season, new team. Uh, Raiders. Now, the Las Vegas Raiders get their first win in NFL history against the Carolina Panthers, 34-30. Um, yo, this game was wild, man. It was back and forth. The Panthers didn't let up, man. They honestly they put up a fight, back and forth game, like all four quarters. The lead changed, I want to say 7 times in one game, and it was an entertaining game, man. They'd score, we'd score, they'd score, we'd score. And it's both a good thing and a bad thing because it shows there was a little bit of lack of preparation on our defense's part. But yo, they showed up when it mattered, man. At the end of the game, they made a solid stop. Derek Carr, man, he had a good game. He had a solid game, guys. There was maybe one mistake he made where he did intentional grounding, and I kind of knew right away it was intentional grounding. I honestly was surprised the ref took that long to actually throw the flag because usually they got them damn things going out right there the moment we mess up. They're waiting for it. But you know, it took maybe they're dusting off a little rust too because of the freaking off season. Who knows? So we'll see. We'll see. They'll probably get quicker at it. This is yeah, it's gonna be an interesting season, guys. Derek Carr actually was playing the game the way it was should have been played in this one. Straight up, not turning the ball over, picking his shots, getting the ball to the right player. And honestly, when all else fails, turning around and handing the damn thing to Josh Jacobs. Now, Henry Ruggs, first game of the season. I got to tell you, man, Henry Ruggs got this speed about him where it looks like he's jogging. And then you look at everybody else and it looks like they're like not. Because he's just blowing past guys. It's crazy, man. He's just moving. He looks like he's literally just jogging, and he's going, I want to say, like 21 miles per hour. And it doesn't even look like he's trying. This kid is fast. I mean, fast. It just shows, like, if you got a deep threat, it kind of changes the whole dynamic of the team. The moment he got injured, you've seen them, stacking the box a little more. You've seen them doing things that they weren't doing in the beginning because they couldn't do it. They knew we had that deep threat. So it makes all the difference when he's out there. Now, I understand if he is injured, we gotta rest him. We need him for the rest of the year. We cannot chance that. So I'm not gonna push him playing the next game, But at the same time, we need other players to step up, man. We need all of our players to go deep every now and then. There's just too much, at stake when it comes to relying on one player to go deep. That's you can't do that, So we gotta actually take shots with other players. And I hope that John Gruden actually does that because if he just relies on Henry Ruggs, they're gonna key in on him, man. They're gonna actually start, trying to take him away from us. And you do that, Josh Jacobs is gonna break free. But still, if he's out of the game, if he's injured, then they know stack the box. They know they could get away with other things. So hopefully we adjust. Hopefully we get better at that. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we do in the next game because Carolina is a good team. All right, guys, they proved it in this game. They could hold their own, man. Saints is a whole nother animal. The Saints are going to be a challenge, and if y'all know the Raiders, man, when it comes to like actually getting on that primetime game that against a primetime team, that's usually either we really, really do good or we do really, really bad. I'm hoping for the latter, but we'll see what happens, man. This game showed that we could actually put up some points. This game also showed that we have new weapons, new toys to play with, but it also showed a little bit of our weaknesses. So we gotta clean up some areas. We gotta, get our head on right. But this team is playing really well, guys. I was really surprised, pleasantly surprised with how well oiled this team played today. Not many mistakes, not many penalties. Other than the kickoffs and stuff like that, but that's to be expected. Even when you have a preseason game and an offseason program and all that, you still have, mistakes during kickoffs. So that happens. It's to be expected. But it actually went really smoothly today, and even the announcers were talking about like, "Yo, this is surprisingly really smooth," because both teams were just playing, really well. And I think it's because we miss football so much. But whatever the case, there was other games on, and I was watching. And there's mistakes left and right, like coming out of every single direction of the freaking game. So I'm it's it's interesting, man. So Derek Carr, he had a really solid game. 22 of 30, 239 yards, and a touchdown. One hell of a touchdown. Beautiful lob to Aguilar, and it just landed right in the basket. Just wonderful throw, great touch. And he changed so many plays at the line in this game. He was adjusting on the fly, and he was just letting it rip when it was actually lined up perfect for him. So one hell of a game for Derek Carr. Way to manage the game and also take shots when you needed to take shots. Took chances when he needed to. Made one mistake with the penalty, but it was either try and get it out to the receiver or take a sack, and he tried to get it out to the receiver when really, probably should have just taken the sack. Instead, intentional grounding, and it is what it is. Henry Ruggs, man, that boy fast. 3 receptions for 55 yards. One came off of a 45 lob from Derek Carr. Just burned the defense. Almost got a touchdown. Honestly, guys, that he just sets the tone. Like, honestly, he sets the tone. He got injured, and you've seen the effect on the team a little bit. So he did one hell of a game today, though, man. Had a couple runs too, but for the most part, that deep threat, it's got to be something to watch. Now, the man of the hour, though, man, Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is a freaking beast. Josh Jacobs just balled the hell out. Man, 25 carries for 93 yards and three touchdowns. Man, scored the first touchdown in NFL history for the Las Vegas Raiders, and then went on to score another 2. This kid, he's a freaking baller, man. He is a freaking baller. He was just owning it. Like, he was just running through people, running over people, running around people, cutting through little holes that people barely made. He just made things work, okay? Got first downs when he had to, got touchdowns when he had to, and caught the ball. He caught the ball and made some plays, guys. He knew how to move the chains, man. He knew how to move the damn chains. That boy is a baller, man. That boy is a baller. So Raiders offense did pretty good. Waller had a couple catches. Renfro had a, third down conversion. There was some good plays on the offense. Defensively, we need some work. I'm not gonna front. There was some areas where we need to touch up. But honestly, what can you do? They had no preseason. Okay, they had no games to dust off the rust. So I can't get mad at this team at all when it comes to maybe a little mistake here and there at the beginning of the season, because it happens, guys. I mean, you got to expect that when you're going into a season like this one. There's going to be some, rough edges you need to sand down. So, well, it is what it is, guys. I'm going to accept it for what it is. The defense needs to step up a little bit more, especially next week. The Saints, they're no joke, guys. The Saints will tear us apart if we don't play straight up fundamental football and flawless football. All right, we can't have little mistakes in the secondary. We can't have players not getting wrapped up when you're taking them to the ground. There's a lot of things we got to step up on, but again, this season's more of a you live and you learn type season right now, because this has never happened. I mean, you got to roll with the punches. You don't know, it's how the season is gonna actually pan out when it comes down to it, because halfway through the season, maybe half the players get hit with coronavirus. You don't know, So I'm just enjoying football while it's here, man. This was very entertaining, guys. So it was a good matchup. Our defense did step up when they had to. So yeah. One thing I gotta say though, guys, Jonathan Abrams. Yo, I like this kid. I like this cat. I freaking love this cat. This guy is just wow. Okay, all right, guys, hear me out. Hear me out on this one. Our defense may have dropped the ball a couple areas, and yeah, even Jonathan Abrams got scored on. McCaffrey, but he was lighting McCaffrey up. He hit that dude so hard, like on 3 separate occasions, that you could see it. There was one where he needed a player to help him up, because he was like, dude, that like you could tell he got affected by that hit. And every time he hit him, he knew he hit him. He knew what he just did. Jonathan Abrams is a freaking baller, dude. That dude could hit so damn hard, you could hear it. And the fact that there's no fans in the stands just makes it amplified that much more. And I'm like, damn, he laid him out on a couple occasions. And it was funny because Caffrey was just burning us, guys. There was just a couple plays where he just cut through and just burned us. And then out of nowhere, he cut through, thought he was going to burn us again. You just see Abrams coming like a damn rocket. Bam! Laid him out. That's what I want to see. That's some Raider football right there, man. That was killer execution. He was honestly, I think he got tired of that. He just got tired of it. And he just started freaking shadowing him, kind of, man. There was a lot of plays where I just seen Abrams and he was going after him. Like he wanted to stop him. And it was crazy, man. It was a good freaking game from Abrams. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he led us in tackles today, which is both a good thing and you kind of want the secondary to not make so many tackles, because that means that they actually made some gains. But at the same time, the fact that they made the tackles, it means that they're doing their job. Nothing you can do when they catch the ball and they already made 2 lines down. Best you could do is try and get the ball out or get them on the ground. So it is what it is, guys. He did his job very well today. Mad love to Jonathan Abrams. That dude, he's going to be a baller this year. I'm telling you. Pharrell, clean in Pharrell, made the play of the game at the end. We stopped them, guys. That's all that matters, guys. Yeah, we got kind of a back and forth thing going with them for a long point of the game, and they kept scoring. When we scored, they'd score. When we'd score, they scored. But at the end of the day, our defense stepped up at the end and we stopped them. Now we need to step it up even more. We got to make some more stops. We got to give our offense more opportunity to score. Got to get some takeaways. Now we'll see what happens, guys. It's the beginning of the season, and as I said before, there was no off season, there was no preseason. programs and stuff. So you know, I think the first three games might be a little bit slow for our defense, a little bit more slow for our defense. Our offense, they just seem on point right now. But who knows how good they will get. You know, who knows how good they will get down the stretch. This was a good game, but we need to move on to the next one. I'm happy to be back, guys. I just want you guys to know I'm trying to be better vocally on a couple other things too, guys. I realized something about myself. I cuss way too much. Don't know if you realize this, but through this whole video, I haven't cussed once. I have a daughter. I have a son too, but my son is nonverbal. I've never brought this up, but he's actually he doesn't speak. He's autistic, and he doesn't communicate that way. He has other ways of communication, though. But my daughter, she's got to talk. And I think it's better if I actually stop cussing as much. So I'm going to try and do less videos with me cussing. And if I do a video with cussing, I will let you guys know. Viewer discretion advised. And I'll probably be in the car when I do it. Because Lord knows, when the Raiders lose, I get very angry. But I just wanted to give you guys a little explanation of why there wasn't much explicit content in this video this time. And I want to say I love y'all. Love Raider Nation. Can't wait to ride with y'all this season. It's on. Let's do this. So that's it. Raiders win. Go to Carolina and knock off the Panthers 34-30. One hell of a game, guys. All right. Much love. Go Raiders.